Hey everyone, welcome to Man Cave Insider. I'm Dennis. Thank you for joining me. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see past and future videos. This is my man cave, and this room is filled with things I've collected my entire life, and these are the stories behind them. And today, we are going to be looking at the new 4K release of Creed 3, which is the 9th film in the Rocky franchise that began in 1976 with Rocky, written by and starring Sylvester Stallone. This is also the 3rd film in a series that follows Adonis Creed, son of Apollo Creed, played by Michael B. Jordan. There are several firsts that Creed 3 brings to the franchise. It is the first film not to feature Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa, and there are several reasons why Stallone is not in this film. At the end of Creed 2, Stallone felt that his character had had its happy ending and had run its course. He also disagreed with the direction of the new film. The third reason deals with a conflict with original Rocky producer Irwin Winkler. Now, believe it or not, even though Sylvester Stallone created the character of Rocky, he does not own any of the rights to it, so Winkler is free to bring the characters in any direction he wants to, whether it involves Stallone's participation or not. Now, even though Stallone is listed as one of the producers, he had no involvement in the making of Creed 3. This film also marks the directorial debut of Michael B. Jordan. Much in the manner that Stallone stepped behind the camera for Rocky 2, 3, 4, and Rocky Balboa, Jordan felt the time was right to give his take on this franchise. Creed 3 also signifies the first time that IMAX cameras have ever been used in a sports film. Creed 3 finds Adonis Creed running a gym and promoting heavyweight boxing fights. Just when everything is going right in his life, he is revisited by a childhood friend, Damian Anderson, played by Jonathan Majors, just out of prison with aspirations of igniting his boxing career and wanting a shot at the heavyweight championship. The film culminates with the eventual fight between Adonis Creed and Damian Anderson, dubbed the Battle of Los Angeles. The film also brings back Tessa Thompson as Bianca, Wood Harris as Little Duke, and Felicia Rashad as Marianne. Creed 3 was released in March of 2023 and grossed $275 million worldwide, making it the highest grossing film in the series. With the success of Creed 3, it is almost a certainty that this franchise will continue in one form or another. There's been several future projects talked about in this franchise. Sylvester Stallone has been talking about 2 separate Rocky-related projects. The first is a prequel series that would center around a teenage Italian stallion, Adrian and Paulie, taking place in the 60s. The second project he's talked about is a brand new Rocky film when he meets up with an undocumented immigrant and he winds up training him. There has also been talk of a Drago spin-off movie, and Michael B. Jordan has made it very clear that he wants to continue the Creed universe in one form or another. While nothing has been announced officially, it's almost a certainty that Creed 4 will see the light of day at some point. And based on the success of Creed 3, don't be surprised if Michael B. Jordan returns to the director's chair. It seems like I've been a fan of this franchise my whole life. I remember the first Rocky film I saw in the theater was Rocky 2. I've seen these movies many times, I've collected all of them, and Creed 3 is an excellent addition to this saga. While there's no set timeline in when the next installment in the Creed Rocky universe will be released, keep in mind that 2026 marks the 50th anniversary of the release of the original Rocky film, so my guess is that something will be released around that time. But until then, let's take a look at the new release of Creed 3 as well as other films in my Creed and Rocky collection. So here it is, the new release, Creed 3 on 4K. But before we take a look at that, let's look at other films in my Rocky Creed collection. This is the Rocky Heavyweight Collection, released to commemorate the 40th anniversary of the first film. This contains all of the Rocky films on Blu-ray. Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Rocky Balboa. A few months back, Rocky made its debut on 4K with the release of Rocky the Knockout Collection. This includes Rocky, Rocky II, Rocky III, and 2 versions of Rocky IV, the theatrical version, and Rocky vs. Drago, the Ultimate Director's Cut, which is making its debut on physical media for the very first time in this release. Now, Rocky V and Rocky Balboa are not included in this set, and it is believed that Stallone is working on a director's cut of one or both of those films, but nothing has been confirmed at this time. This is the first Creed film that was released in 2015. I have it on Blu-ray. It is also available on 4K. This earned Sylvester Stallone a Golden Globe and an Academy Award nomination. This is the 4K of Creed II, which was released in 2018, and it features the return of Dolph Lundgren as Ivan Drago when Adonis Creed fights his son, Victor Drago. And this comes on 2 discs, 4K, and Blu-ray. And here we have the 4K release of Creed III, starring and directed by Michael B. Jordan. There's several deleted scenes on here, and there's 2 great documentaries. One on Jordan's turn in the director's chair, and another about the characters of Adonis Creed and Damian Anderson. So that is it for our look at Creed III on 4K. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we look forward to seeing you next time.